Well, hi, it's good to see everybody today. Today I am in my home away from home, which is my classroom. And so my kids recognize, yep, all the books on the shelves. I told you I loved reading. I wasn't kidding. So today we are going to read a book called The Monster at the End of This Book, starring lovable furry old Grover. And he said, hello, everybody. And here's the title page, and you see Grover talking, and he says, this is a very dull page. What is on the next page? Wait, what did that say? On the first page, what did that say? Did it say there will be a monster at the end of this book? It did? Oh, I am so scared of monsters. Shh. Listen, I have an idea. If you do not turn any pages, then we will never get to the end of this book. And that is good, because there is a monster at the end of this book. So please, do not turn the page. You turned the page! Maybe you do not understand. You see, turning pages will bring us to the end of the book. And there is a monster at the end of this book. But this will keep you from turning pages. You see, I am tying the pages together so that you cannot. You turned another page! You do not know what you are doing to me! Now stop turning pages! There. I, Grover, am nailing this page so that you will not be able to turn it, and we will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. Bam, bing, bonk, knock, bonk. All right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you not only get us closer to the monster at the end of this book, but you make a terrible mess. This will stop you from turning pages. A heavy, thick, solid, strong brick wall. I would just like to see you try and turn this page. Here we go. Oh, did you know that you are very strong? The next page is the end of this book, and there is a monster at the end of this book. Oh, I am so scared. Please do not turn the page. Please, please, please do not turn the page. Well, look at that. This is the end of the book. And the only one here is me. I, lovable furry old Grover, am the monster at the end of this book. Oh, and you were so scared. I told you and I told you. There was nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I am so embarrassed. So, sometimes we're afraid of things we don't really actually need to be afraid of. Like, Grover was afraid of himself and didn't even realize it until the very end of the book. Now, the other book that I'm going to read today is also about being afraid. Isn't that amazing? And this one, my grandson really likes, and it is called Pirates Aren't Afraid of the Dark. And it is by Maudie Powell-Tuck and illustrated by Alison Edgson. And the reason I got this book is because I loved the illustration. I loved the little soft teddy bears that are in this book. So that was my reason for getting it. You know, I have different reasons for getting books. That one was the illustrations. "Look, Parrot," said Jack, "I've painted a pirate flag." Jack had built a pirate tent in the backyard, and Mommy was going to let him sleep in it all night long, and he couldn't wait. Can I stay in your pirate tent tonight?" asked his sister Lily, peeking in. "No way," snorted Jack. "Why not?" said Lily. "It will be spooky and there will be scary sea monsters," said Jack. "Pirates aren't afraid of the dark, but fairies are." Jack stomped off to the pool. He was playing pirates with his boats when Lily raced over. "Fairy ahoy!" she said. Splash! "Fairies can't be pirates," grumbled Jack. "Leave me alone." And he sloshed back to the house to dry off. But Lily wouldn't go away. When Jack got back to his tent, there she was. "Look, we're having a pirate tea party," she said. "Please, please, please, can I stay with you in the pirate tent tonight?" "Pirates don't have tea parties," shouted Jack. "This is my tent and my toys and my sleepover. No fairies allowed." Lily's wings drooped, and with a little sniff, she trudged away, dragging her wand behind her. Outside, the sun dipped in the sky and grew dark. But Jack didn't mind one bit. First, he made funny shadows with his flashlight. Then he read Parrot a scary story about a giant octopus. Suddenly, remember that suddenly thing? Catches your attention, doesn't it? Suddenly, flicker, flicker, pop. The flashlight went out. "Pirates aren't afraid of the dark," said Jack with a shiver. Rustle, rustle, rustle. "Who's there?" Jack squeaked. Rustle, rustle, thump. Something was inside the tent. "Ah, it's the giant octopus!" yelled Jack. "Arr!" shouted Lily, leaping out. "I'm Captain Fairydas, and I've come to steal your ship. Walk the plank, or I will turn you into a frog." "You are no match for Captain Growly Boots," said Jack, reaching for his sword. He swished it through the air, then grabbed Lily's wand. "Prepare to be frogified," he cried. But Lily had gone quiet. "Shh," she whispered. "There's something outside." Slowly, they looked outside the tent. Rustle, rustle, rustle. A big, black shape was coming toward them. "What if it's a scary sea monster?" trembled Lily. Rustle, rustle, rustle. It was getting closer and closer. "Hold my hand," whispered Jack. We'll zap it with your wand. 1, 2, 3. Monsters, beware! They yelled. Pirates aren't afraid of the dark. Oh, look who it is. Well, of course they're not, said Mommy. But I've brought a special pirate lantern, just in case. Pirates always sleep with, a nightlight, nodded Captain Growly Boots. Do pirates like fairy feasts, too? Smiled Mommy. Yes, please, said Captain Fairy Dust, and they sipped cocoa under the twinkling stars until it was way past a pirate's bedtime. Tell me a story, asked Lily, and as they snuggled into bed. Well, once, began Jack, there were 2 pirates. What were their names? Yawned Lily. Captain Growly Boots and Captain Fairy Dust, said Jack, and they were the bravest brother and sister to sail the 7 seas. And Jack told Lily swashbuckling story after story until they both fell asleep. The end. You know, at this time of being home, wouldn't it be fun to make a tent and pretend like you were pirates and go swashbuckling and tell stories? What a fun thing to do. Well, you see about doing that, and tomorrow we'll read some new books. Thanks, and have a great day, everybody.